What I know as a therapist with 30 years experience is that people who suffer for the longest time focus on what's preventing them from having the things they want. Fear about doing things differently, about having the difficult conversations, about having a good look at yourself. Me too. And asking, what is it that I'm doing that is an assault on my fucking soul? Undermining yourself, doubting yourself, gaslighting yourself, bullying yourself. People who suffer for the longest time focus on the reasons why they can't have the life they want. In ego, in our head. Can't say that, can't do that. If I do that, I'll lose this, I'll lose that. I don't have enough of this. Negative, negative, overwhelm. And it comes out in anxiety, physiological issues, because we can't separate mind and body. The body is on your side, will speak for you. If you can't and don't speak into the important things, your body is your best friend, like a loyal adversary saying, well, I'm not showing up. I got a splitting headache. I'm split. I got chronic issues. Something's not okay. It's not going to lie, your body. It never lies. People who do well take accountability for their lives, their thoughts, their feelings, and their behaviours. What's a yes for me? What's a no for me? We learn to be discerning with our yeses and our nos. That's healthy ego, discernment, is we're always judging people and life in relative position to what we want to be. Do I want to be like you? Am I scared of you? Do I hate you? Discernment is doing all of that without the defensiveness. Do I want to be like that? Can I learn something there? Oh no, that's not for me. Discernment. That's coming from a healthy, grounded, functional adult self that knows about moderation and boundaries. And we do not know, in my opinion, globe-wide, what a fucking boundary is. A boundary isn't a wall, and a boundary isn't there for what other people should do in order to facilitate our happiness and health and safety. And it's fuck all to do with anyone else. It's to do with us. What do I get to do to make me happy and free? Where do I get to take one small, minute, start small, always, sorry for the point, 1% shift each day in pursuit of what we want with a focus on what we stand to gain. And we blinker ourselves to the best of our ability to the reasons why we're prevented from having whatever we want. It's the biggest issue I see with everyone, from psychiatric issues, which yes, we can overcome. I have many and I'm doing just fine, thank you. However, I accept support. It took me a long time to learn to receive. It's what fiercely independent people avoid often. It's no, I'll give to you. No, I've got it. No, I'm fine. All that bullshit. The law of reciprocity, nature. Nature, generally speaking, doesn't have a problem because it receives. It gives, receives in equal measure. And when we go against the laws of nature, and believe me, I know, we don't do well. We get sick, we get resentful, we get small, we stay small, and then generally speaking, we're victim to life and what other people are doing and not doing. And we focus on, if you change, I'll be fine, which is dictatorship. Happy people, healthy people, functional people, successful people focus on what they get to do. They take accountability for their actions. Yes, it's been harsh. I've never met anyone, of thousands of clients and hundreds of thousands of people I've met, because I've talked to everyone basically. I've never met an exception to the rule that is, if you put you first, you do well. If you don't, you don't. And people suffer because of it. We get sick, we self-harm in some kind of way, and self-harm is ignoring what your body is saying, what your mind is saying. The heart-brain mind is what I'm talking about here. That still soft voice that knows about what's a yes and what's a no. Discernment. This, long-winded sentences, chatter, judgment, fear, love. Pick one. And if you'd like my help, I'd gladly help. You can follow here. You can share stuff. That would be useful. Equally, you can buy my program. Thrive, Boundaries, Mastery. You got 90 days access. It was £245 recently. Now it is you pick what you would like to pay based on where you are in your life currently. Take it with my love. It only took me 40 years to understand what a boundary is, what a trigger is, and the words to use. When I was about 11, I was sat in the back of my dad's car and something was going on. And I remember thinking, tall order for an 11-year-old, I was about that age. I'd like to say the right thing at the right time to the right person, graciously, safely, in a happy, healthy way. However, it's assertive and everybody feels safe and secure and respectful in that. Sometimes I can do that. I know for you and for me and for every single human on the face of the fucking earth is if we learn to be direct about what's okay for us and what's not, and that's with ourselves first. It's between you and you, what gets to go, what gets to stay. And you respect that, and you follow through having your back and quit looking for other people to do the right thing. That will not happen until we do it, and then people see by our behaviour, our mood, and how we do our lives, what the standard is about how they get to be around us. And by the way, it's a privilege and a pleasure for someone to get close to you. It damn well is. And until you know that, in case you don't, I will hold the hope on it for you. It's a privilege and a pleasure to be in your life. Do you know that? Do you talk to yourself well? And if you don't, again, Thrive's got your back. Take it with my love. Send in love.